Hello, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Colbath. My name is Julie Cole.
We now interrupt our regularly scheduled programming of Cooking with Colbath for a special announcement of this year's 2020-2021 Student Leadership Awards.
Hello and welcome to our annual Student Leadership Awards. We are excited to spend some time with you today celebrating the accomplishments of our amazing students. Although this past academic year has been anything but normal, our students have been resilient and as engaged and as involved as ever. Before we begin, I would like to introduce you to the staff of the Office of Student Life. My name is Caitlin and I'm the coordinator for Fraternity and Sorority Life. Send it on to you, Tyler.
I'm Tyler Gannett. I lead the Office of Student Life, sending it over to Erica.
Hello, my name is Erica Rice, and I'm the Student Life Coordinator for New Student Engagement. Over to you, Julie.
My name is Julie Colbath, and I'm the Coordinator of Civic Engagement, and I'm going to send it over to Susan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Susan Eastep. I work with the Office for Student Life and also the Center for Social Justice and Inclusion, working with non-traditional students and first gen. Over to Caitlin.
And now we're going to begin our program where Tyler is going to start by recognizing our UM-Dearborn difference makers.
UM-Dearborn difference makers are at the forefront of their fields. They're improving the lives of others and making an impact here in our local communities. Nominated by our campus community, these individuals aren't just outstanding students and alumni, they embody academic and professional achievement, integrity, and leadership. This year, we are pleased to honor the following. We will now move on to recognizing our certificate winners.
Our first certificate is the Emerging Leader Certificate. This certificate recognizes students whose actions have been a catalyst for increasing organizational teamwork, effectiveness, and achievement. This year, we are pleased to honor Congratulations to each of you. Our second certificate, the Leadership Legacy Certificate, recognizes student leaders whose long-term dedication and commitment have made a positive impact on sustaining the visibility of a student organization or program. These are presented to a long-standing member or participant that has left a positive mark on the group. This year, we are pleased to honor Congratulations to each of you. Our final certificate, the Unsung Hero Certificate, recognizes students who have positively influenced a program or organization from behind the scenes with a positive attitude, a willingness to help in whatever capacity necessary, and a commitment to excellence. We are excited to recognize Congratulations to each of you.
Next up is the presentation of awards. Exceptional achievements demonstrated by a commitment to student engagement. Through various mediums, the following nominees have made significant impacts on student life in their own way. Our first category this evening is presented for outstanding commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion for a student organization. Their nominator shares that following the murder of George Floyd, the executive board of this organization met with campus leadership, namely Chancellor Grasso. The purpose of this meeting was to discuss a list of initiatives created by the e-board to improve the on-campus experience for African and African-American students at UM-Dearborn. They have made use of their agency to advocate and leverage resources on behalf of Black student community. From advocating for more representation, they shared and highlighted the need for more African-American therapists and African-American professors across campus, and not just within African and African-American studies. As a result, the Counseling and Psychological Services Office was able to hire a full-time psychologist of color at the start of the fall semester. It is an honor to present the Black Student Union with this year's award, Commitment to Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Our next award is presented to an individual that has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. This fall, our winner created the Unseen United Project. Its mission is to gather individuals who are underrepresented in the mental health community and share their artwork. Their artwork discusses their experience with mental health, which will be displayed online for all to access. Their program was also recognized as a recipient of the Naveed Iqbal Award, which resulted in a $2,000 grant for the program. As another recognition of this amazing work, our winner was invited to be a member of the Wellness Collaborative Committee here at the University of Michigan-Dearborn. It is an honor to present Naomi Alvarado with this year's award for commitment to diversity and inclusion. Congratulations to BSU and Naomi. Now over to Julie.
Great, thanks, Tyler. So our next award is the Daniel E. Little Commitment to Civic Engagement and Volunteer Service for a Student Group. This group of students worked on voter engagement through voter registration, voter education, voter turnout, and student voting rights for the November 2020 election. While they were not able to hold events in person, they adapted to creatively think of ways to engage and inform students to empower them to be active citizens in our democracy. It is an honor to present the Democratic Engagement Fellow Program with this year's Daniel E. Little Commitment to Civic Engagement and Volunteer Service Award. Our next award is the Daniel E. Little Commitment to Civic Engagement and Volunteer Service for an Individual. This student worked with Work Elections and the Campus Vote Project to help recruit poll workers for the November election. They also worked with the Office of Student Life's voter engagement team to not only connect students with opportunities to work at the polls, but to put on events and educate their fellow students about the voting process as a whole. They were an excellent team player who showed a lot of drive and flexibility in unprecedented times. It is an honor to present Drew Harper with this year's award for Daniel E. Little Commitment to Civic Engagement and Volunteer Service. Congratulations. I'm going to pass it over to Susan.
At this time, I'd like to present the award for Outstanding Student Employee. This is awarded to outstanding student employees in any department on campus. The employee must demonstrate a willingness to go above and beyond the expectations, be a team player, and assist their coworkers. Our first recipient works with a research lab in the Natural Sciences Department. Their nominator shares that last fall, because of the pandemic and childcare responsibilities, my schedule became very tight and I could not always be there to assist the new students in the lab. This person almost single-handedly managed the lab, mentored the new students, prepared videos to teach them specialized techniques, and came in at different odd hours to assist with new students. This speaks volumes about her leadership abilities. They are a student mentor, team player, and went above and beyond their duties. It is an honor to present Habiba Shamrook with this year's Outstanding Student Employee Award. Our second recipient of the award for Outstanding Student Employee works with the Talent Gateway Program and Career Services. Their supervisor shares that they have stepped up tremendously as well as have had to adapt to the virtual environment. She is always reliable and has supported every aspect of the Career Services Office, including student appointments, resume reviews, and much, much more. This person also leads the U of M-Dearborn chapter of the National Society of Leadership and Success, among other involvements. Both of these experiences have helped her demonstrate humility, empathy, and inclusion. It is an honor to present Kelsey Ziegler with this year's Outstanding Student Employee Award. Congrats. Back to Caitlin.
Our next awards will recognize outstanding student organization programming. The winning programs have significantly impacted the campus, have been creatively planned, and have enhanced student life. Our first recipient has made every effort to ensure that even though we've been in a remote environment, that the students can have fun and still be actively involved and engaged outside of the classroom. Understanding the stress that can come with preparing for finals and the end of the semester, this organization planned programming to help students de-stress and take a break before their finals. From virtual Zoom workout classes, cooking demonstrations, and Stuff-A-Plush novelties, the Student Activities Board has done an amazing job connecting with students virtually and has helped to provide students the opportunity to practice self-care with one another. It is an honor to present the Student Activities Destress programs with this year's award for Outstanding Student Program. Our second recipient has developed an engaging program to help build relationships among student organizations and their leaders. Org-A-Palooza was this org's first major program that was intended to bring together organization leaders and potential new members in a fun environment with no commitments besides learning more information and getting to know the other organization members and leaders. This event had more than 50 participants actively engaged, and we know that they will continue to give student org leaders great opportunities such as this one to connect. They have laid the foundation for future programs to come. It is an honor to present the Student Organization Advisory Council with this year's second award for the Outstanding Student Organization Program. Our next award is presented to organizations that exemplify the values and mission of their organization while creating a positive impact on campus and within the larger Dearborn and Metro Detroit communities. From their outstanding events to exemplary members, this organization has truly been a beacon of what fraternity and sorority should be. Our Fraternity and Sorority Organization of the Year exemplifies these values every day, proudly adding value to our campus. This organization created a virtual space for students to connect and network. The organization participated in nearly all campus organized virtual fairs. They hosted virtual community service events, such as writing cards via moreloveletters.com, a fundraiser for the Sphinx organization, which is a Detroit-based national organization dedicated to transforming lives through the power of diversity in the arts. And they hosted their annual Dia de los Muertos event virtually in collaboration with the Kochoff Language Lab. Students and faculty were enlightened to learn about the Hispanic celebration and presented with important individuals and traditions in the Hispanic community. They also encouraged a week-long virtual pumpkin carving and poem submission contest in the fall. The students were also encouraged to create their own ofrenda and visit the DIA virtual exhibition that was going on. In addition, during the semester, they hosted weekly study and game nights. I would like to congratulate Alpha Psi Lambda Fraternity as our outstanding fraternity and sorority organization. Our next award recognizes outstanding fraternity and sorority members. The nominator of our first winner shares that she led the sorority as president through the pandemic as many of the members struggled through the transition of online learning. She was supportive and went above and beyond to make sure that mental health and grades did not fall due to the sudden new stressors. She helped organize mental health buddies to check in with each other throughout the week so that all of the members knew that they were cared for and supported. She managed the implementation of all of the new rules for meetings and rituals when they moved online. And although it was really difficult to do while also noticing the needs of their members, she made sure she was keeping up with everything and she was able to manage. Congratulations to Caitlin Rohroff from Phi Sigma Sigma. Our second recipient has been a dedicated leader of our community for some time. Their nominator shares that as president during the 2020-2021 school year, through their leadership, the organization pledged to adhere to the new guidelines put forth by the university, conduct comprehensive virtual programming and membership intake, and continue to connect the students remotely, and strive to fulfill their fraternity's mission. The organization fully transitioned into a virtual atmosphere, and they placed an emphasis on programming that would educate, inspire, and enhance the ability of their students in a virtual space. Through their leadership, the chapter created a virtual space for the students to connect and network. They showed a commitment to the values of the organization, and in addition, their mentorship of other members made them have a lasting impact on the campus community. Congratulations to Alejandro Sanz of Alpha Psi Lambda. Kicking it over to you, Tyler.
Sorry about that. Took me a second to get the video thing back on. At this time, I'd like to present our 2 awards for Outstanding Success Advocate, given to faculty or staff who have served as a strong advocate for students and their success here at UM-Dearborn. Our first winner's colleague shares that despite many companies having to adjust their hiring and recruiting practices during the COVID-19 pandemic, this individual has stepped up to adapt to the needs of students and employers alike. She truly serves as an advocate for students and does whatever she can to connect them to employers so they can transition from UM-Dearborn to the workforce. This individual has led career services efforts to connect students to employers virtually using career fair applications, employer spotlight sessions via Zoom, and much more. She serves as a role model for students and is very passionate about their success at UM-Dearborn and beyond. It is an honor to present May Kazaz with this year's Outstanding Success Advocate Award. Our second winner's continual hard work to support students as they have needed assistance in helping students to understand the COVID protocols and precautions has been nothing short of amazing. This individual has contributed an immeasurable amount of support for our students. She's connected students with loaner laptops and emergency funding by financial aid, which has alleviated some of the hurdles faced by many of our students affected by COVID. We are so grateful for her hard work and dedication, and I know many of our students are as well. It is an honor to present my colleague, Maddie Drury, with this year's second Outstanding Success Advocate Award. Congratulations to both May and Maddie. Over to you, Erica.
We would now like to recognize an outstanding new student. This new Wolverine was described by her nominator to have a great deal of energy and commitment with a heavy course load, a research job with a faculty member, and regular involvement in campus organizations. She is an excellent example of an especially talented UM-Dearborn student. She is intellectually engaged in ideas and texts in philosophy in the honors program, and reads them carefully, discusses them with family and friends outside of the class, and formulates her ideas clearly and respectfully in class. Her initiative in undertaking community service is another indicator of her strong internal motivation and character. Congratulations to our outstanding new student, Nabrah Lone. Our next award is Outstanding New Student Organization. This award, sponsored by the Office of Student Life, is presented to a new student organization that was established during the 2020 calendar year. It recognizes an organization that has recently been formed and that has made their presence known via campus and community impact in this short time span. Our recipients nominator shared the following. Not only does this org strive to achieve high levels of involvement, it also serves to show students what other offices, organizations, and resources are available to them. The organization will be providing thousands of dollars in scholarships to first-generation college students at UM-Dearborn next year, and hopefully more in future years, with a long-term goal of establishing an endowed scholarship fund. This org has worked with the Office of TRIO programs on an event that allowed high school and middle school, many of whom would qualify as first-generation college students, to write questions to UM-Dearborn students and UM-Dearborn students to write letters and answer the questions of high school and middle schoolers, making an impact on future college students in the local area. They have created a strong community of support and advocacy, and we can't wait to see their continued impact in years to come. It is an honor to present the first generation student organization with this year's award for Outstanding New Student Organization.
Great. We will now celebrate our recipients of the Outstanding Organization Advisor Award. Our first advisor truly goes above and beyond for their student organization. As the advisor for the Society of Women Engineers, this faculty member's nominator shared, she has supported the sponsorship of 10 SWE members attending a national conference, which ended up being a really great experience. She supported our goals of hosting an event with high school students and even provided us more information on how to execute that. And she even helped us begin the process of creating a SWE gift fund for alumni and others to donate. Without her, our Oregon members would have been so lost on how to navigate through everything. I am so thankful for her being my advisor this past year. Help me congratulate Dr. Amanda Esquivel as our Outstanding Organization Advisor. Our second recipient of the Outstanding Organization Advisor Award has been a very cherished and beloved advisor for the Graduate International Student Organization. Their nominator states that he has helped in formulating the mentorship program and in creating a long-term project of providing housing options, and is also working on starting an alumni association for international students. He is also very enthusiastic and hosts conversation circles every Friday for students to stop by and talk about the topic for the week. It is a great way for students to meet people and gain knowledge. It is also a great way for students to improve their communication skills. Help me congratulate Scott Riggs as our second Outstanding Organization Advisor. Congratulations. I'm gonna pass it over to Susan.
Our next award is brand new to this year's ceremony. We would like to take the time to celebrate an outstanding first generation student. This student has truly made a difference and is an amazing advocate for our first gen students. They are actively involved in as an orientation leader and an executive board member of the newly founded First Gen Student Organization, where they support student engagement and success. They are an advocate for first gen students and make sure that they are represented well on campus while also connecting them to faculty, staff, programs, and resources. She helps to make sure that the first gen voice on campus is heard and supported. I am honored to congratulate Brigit Bradakis as this year's first outstanding first generation student. Congratulations.
Our next award is for the Outstanding Student Organization. This award is presented to organizations that offer exemplary programming, create and develop partnerships or collaborations, and contribute positively to the UM-Dearborn campus community. Our first recipients nominated shared the following. This group has been on the forefront of promoting and advancing on-campus mental health resources, such as services and programs provided by the Counseling and Psychological Services Office and the Mental Health and Wellness Peer Mentor Program. Many students have discovered on-campus counseling due to them promoting CAPS at meetings and events, and through members of our organization having conversations with peers on and off campus. They have also worked with the mental health and wellness peer mentors and student orientation leaders to add mental health components to freshman orientations in summer 2020. Moreover, they are committed to sustaining their relationship with CAPS and the Mental Health and Wellness Peer Mentors Program in years to come. It is an honor to present Active Minds with this year's award for Outstanding Student Organization. Our next Outstanding Student Organization is truly a pillar of support for a large number of students in our community. Throughout all of their work on campus, this organization has created a community of support and advocacy, even during tumultuous times in our virtual world. Their nominators shared, at the core, the executive board of this organization has leveraged a historic moment to move the needle on the racial equity front here at UM-Dearborn. They have created the foundations for a sense of belonging for students in the Black community on this campus, which is extremely important for Black students considering the generational trauma Black students carry as a result of Dearborn's racist history. The significance of their efforts will be felt for generations to come as other initiatives are still in progress. Their board meets frequently with Dean Amy Finley as a means of checking in on the progress of their initiatives and are ensuring that the Black community of students at Dearborn have the support and resources long beyond the current time that they are at UM-Dearborn. It is an honor to present the Black Student Union with this year's second award for Outstanding Student Organization. On to you, Tyler.
We will now present your 2021 Distinguished Student Leaders. This is the most prestigious award of today's show and today's announcements of the Student Leadership Awards. It is one earned by students who have demonstrated exemplary leadership, collaboration, and community building on campus. Our first award winners nominator shared that the individual serves as a positive example to young professionals and is one of the most motivated students they have had the pleasure of working with. He is passionate about social change and is truly a difference maker in our community and beyond. He is a distinguished student leader who is active in the Engaged Scholars Program as a leadership advisory board member and also has founded his own student organization, Culture, the Musician Club. This individual always has other students' best interests and success in mind and serves as a role model for other students. Congratulations to our first distinguished student leader, Josue Rios. Our second winner has had a lasting impact on campus. The nominator shared that this student has been involved in several mentoring and teaching initiatives on campus. She's a mentor for the Generations Keeper Club, Diverse Understanding and Creating Community Program, or DUC, Communities and Schools Mentor, Dearborn Tutoring Club, and she has been a supplemental instructor for chemistry and biology. These involvements demonstrate her commitment to helping her fellow students succeed. She is also the event coordinator for UNICEF, where she has organized several fundraising events to support the organization's mission: childhood nutrition, disability awareness and education, and building wells in Africa. Congratulations to our second distinguished student leader, Ghadah Abdulshafi. Back to you, Caitlin.
Our next distinguished student leader is an amazing advocate for first-generation students. His nominator shares that they honestly have never seen anything but hard work and dedication put into everything he has ever tried to accomplish. He is a leader in the sense of not taking credit for his own ideas. He makes sure to put them into a group credit. He also has resolved many issues that have risen during their work together in a professional manner. Their motivation and leadership skills have helped keep the e-board of their organization together in completing many tasks. They are actively involved as the president and the founder of the First Gen Student Organization, where they support student engagement and success. They are an advocate for first generation students and make sure that they are represented well on campus while connecting them to faculty, staff, programs, and resources. Congratulations to our third distinguished student leader, Brandon Clean. Our fourth winner has been an unwavering supporter of her organization. Her nominator writes, "In 4 short months since she became president, she has made significant progress for our organization. She has put together a vision for revitalizing the ASME chapter, which was not very active in this last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. She is now holding regular meetings of the chapter officers, and together with them, planning for a variety of activities to engage not only the members, but also other students on campus. Among her many accomplishments were growth in membership numbers by more than 20%, increased outreach to the community by volunteering and hosting engineering activities, leading the Society of Women Engineers Board members to create and facilitate events to meet the goals of the members, and gaining $5,000 in funding by pitching the role of SWE to the University Executive Board. Congratulations to our fourth distinguished student leader, Payal Saraiya." Our final winner of the Distinguished Student Leader Award has received a glowing nomination from one of their peers. They share that there are so many things to say about her. A leader is someone who represents inspiration, positivity, and open-mindedness, all things she portrays and more. From the day they met her, they honestly knew that they wanted to be just as involved and courageous as she was. She is super active on campus, and they have personally worked with her in many orgs. All of the organizations she has been a part of, she has brought many new ideas and improvements. This past semester, she worked on events for the First Gen Student Org. From last semester to now, the attendees have improved by 30%, and a lot of people say that she may be the reason behind that. For the Society of Women in Engineering, she was only the secretary, but planned, hosted, and reached out to many people for their events. She is also a member of She's the First and was able to raise money for donations that helped a woman in an impoverished country. But her nominator states that her biggest accomplishment was her diverse understanding in creating community while she was a duck mentor, where she guided 5 to 10 freshman students during their first stressful semester. Congratulations to our fifth distinguished student leader, Farzana Fariha. Thank you again for joining us on this wonderful occasion as we celebrate so many amazing students and their accomplishments and the people that support them. We cannot wait to celebrate with you next year, hopefully in person. And thank you for attending, thank you for supporting, and thank you for watching. Good luck on your finals and have an amazing summer.